We're back. We are back in business. Fuck yeah. Okay. So, where were we before we were so rudely interrupted? I believe I was laughing my ass off. I got a giant stick. Let's see, Parvati fancy clothes. We want to meet Harlow in person. Travel to his landing pad on Scylla. Names are pea soup colored now. Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm so very sorry that your name is the wrong color. I'm being purposely a dickhead. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go all dark side Phil on you. Alright, but we need to go to Scylla. Or Scylla. Or Mimi. To go do Felix's quest. I'm gonna bring Parvati on this quest. Just because Parvati gets along with Felix like carrots. He's adorable. Parvati just wants to be everyone's friend. If you think Parvati is a bad character, then you're sad, and I don't want to speak with you. I apologize for that. No, that was absolutely my computer. I apologize.
Nice thing about traveling with the captain. We meet all
I apologize. That was me.
sorts of new people.
Sure. Best part is when they pay us.
I'm looking around like, what do I do?
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kind of hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise.
Stop.
A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
Stop. No. Parvati, I'm adopting you. Parvati is my daughter now. And we're going to do our best for her. I don't know why, like, I'm only half joking with this. Something about Parvati just makes me so fucking happy. She's so soft and I want her to be happy. Like, obviously I want to help all my companions. I want to help Nyoka, I want to help Parvati, I want to do my best for everybody. But especially Parvati. And I also know that I listed Parvati on that list about 3 separate times. My favorite companion, I love all of my companions equally. I love Parvati, Ellie, Parvati, Felix, Parvati, Sam, Parvati, Nyoka, and Parvati. Easy. Don't forget Parvati. We could never forget Parvati. Is Nyoka drunk again? Hey, Nyoka's alive. Look at you, Nyoka's alive.
Hey, Cap.
Sam?
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5.
Sam isn't over there cleaning Ada.
We gotta talk about this.
Nyoka, you're out of the crew. What the hell? Yeah, you could just shadow realm any of your crew at any opportunity for the slightest offense. Given I've thought about doing that with Ellie.
Welcome back, Captain.
What's going
How
on,
can I
Ada?
be of assistance?
Anything?
What part of the colony? How can I be of assistance?
Like,
Certainly, Cap. What would you like?
like to hear?
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
Thanks.
My pleasure.
Can I change it to a better shingle? Can I change it to a better jingle? Like, anything else? Yo, how the fuck do you change the profile picture? I can't figure that out. I feel blind. I'm not 100 on that. Give me a hot sec to check it out. I remember there was a way. I believe you go to account. It's not account. Your network, maybe? No, not your network. I'm just taking a look. Okay, yeah. So, if you go to... I fucked everything up. If you go to the top right on the side, and you hit, I keep hearing whooshes. Broadcast dashboard, and then, it should open up another tab. Go to customize, and you should have an avatar, selection right there. That should allow you to change your avatar. Definitely want to bring Felix. That is a weird fucker's about to have it, and also confirmed blind. Mixer is weird. Also, I'm going to bring Ellie, because Ellie's been kind of out of commission for a while. Actually, no, I want to bring Parvati. Went there 3 times and never saw the customize option. Is it there now? Like, I don't want to just be leading you astray. Yeah, I just overlooked it too many times. Fair enough. Are we about to see, like, everybody on stream change their avatar all at once? Like, just all of a sudden, everybody has their new avatar? Because everyone goes, oh, that's how it works! I mean, I get it. I'm down, but... How long is this going to take to load? Jesus. I am the avatar. Hey, as long as you're not the dark avatar.
You got a second?
Yeah, what's up?
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
A Graham Bymont?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
I'm the M. Night Shakalaka. Well, if you don't like him, I have good news. Don't go looking for role models, Felix. You're just that... Graham's a piece of trash.
That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Option 2. Graham wasn't the one who killed all those people. He just allowed... Never. I'm a better man.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
I was gonna go back for Parvati, but you know what? Actually, never mind. I think we're...
Gonna try to shoot us
I think
or sell us
Parvati's...
something
I
potent.
think Parvati's
Either way,
benched.
Should be fun.
Clyde must be inside.
I think Parvati's benched today.
Hey, you. Looking for something?
Oh?
Where do you think you're going?
Fuck your mother. Screw you if you push me.
Hey, nice form. Good delivery, too. You looking to join Captain Harlow's crew, huh? All right, go on through.
Oh, that worked.
Got my sights on you.
I was just being rude. Yeah, like, I don't think I've ever felt worse in a video game than right there. And I spent an entire playthrough of New Vegas having Mr. New Vegas talk about Good Springs the entire game. Dude looks like a default Fallout 4 guy wearing dumb goggles. You're not even wrong. Oof. Woof. And when you slaughtered Good Springs. Literally the entire game, they hammer that into you. And they never stop. Harlow and Harlow.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something?
I like the
Maybe
teeth
a
on that
long
dog,
time no
right?
see, or a you've aged, old man?
No, it's fine. I'll do my own instructions. Robin Goodfellow, Harlow, Robin Goodfellow. Well, this is just... I don't know which one I like more. Well, this is just... I'm gonna go with... Well, this is just awkward.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but he's earned his keep with us.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
Felix had plenty to say about you.
I imagine he has. I was a mentor to the boy during his
Hear that,
formative
Dad?
years.
Are you proud of me,
You might
Dad?
say I have an elder brotherly interest in his development.
Oh, would have been nice to know that sometime in the last, hang on, doing some math? Half a decade?
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy. That one day,
Me too,
he and I
Matzo.
will change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix. But neither should you allow yourself to be controlled
This
by
smells
fear.
fishy.
Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
Want to put him through it. You expect me to just hand over my own crew? Go fuck yourself.
That you feel insulted is a testament to your affection for the boy. I'm not asking you to let him go. Not until he's ready. I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask. Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
You are asking a... Let's pretend I take care of your problems. What happens after that? Trask? More like trash. You can't control your own people, Harlow?
We're not a band of common pirates, Captain. We are revolutionaries. I expect a certain degree of intestinal fortitude from my soldiers. Trask was a coward.
What did Trask do to deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail. I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
There's more to this than you're letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better...
And if his wife would
by all
rat him
means.
out, why?
Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
How well do you know Felix? If I may suggest,
Well enough. It's been a few years, but...
talk to
I still
Trask,
remember
figure
a
out
thing
why
or
I should
two.
kill him.
You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything, and you'd never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
Cut off Trask's hand, bring him the hand, slap him with it, cut off his hand, make a lovely pair of earmuffs. I should go. Fearless son of a bitch.
Clyde's got a crew of his own, huh? Good for him.
Oh, where
Did you wanna
that
ask
came
me
from.
something?
Something about this feels strange. Are you sure you trust this guy?
I know. Clyde comes off rougher than Mantisaur hide. He's a good guy, though. Just gotta get to know him.
He's a massive fucking gas bag. I feel like he wants you to do his dirty work and take the fall.
You think he's using me? He wouldn't. Would he?
He won't catch up with you until you kill Trask. What does that tell you?
That he's probably using me. Yeah, you're right. I guess he thinks I'm still just some wide-eyed tenderfoot looking for a scrap. Maybe we should go have a word with Trask. Get to the bottom of all this.
Something else I want to talk about.
Yeah, boss?
Let's find our way out of here. Oh, okay, here we go. He wouldn't use me, would he? I would. Hell, I am. Look at you, so innocent, so disposable. Oh, we haven't upgraded Felix in a while. Let's see, Felix is still using a 259 and a 124. Oh, we can get him a bit better than that, can't we? Little bit. Huh. What's he best with? Melee damage. That's what I thought. There's a chance to reset cooldown on kill. What? The usual. Back at 16s. Give him a 41. Back at 7s. Give him a 36. Actually, let's give him a 38. And that, I like. I fucking love the contrast in some of these answers. That's wrong, and you're wrong for thinking that. That's wrong, and you're wrong if you think that I'm not doing it before you can. Some of these answers are just, yeah, fuck you and your mother. Well, that worked very well for us. Later, nerds. How the flaming ass did you get up here? Okay, so I'm not the only one that's spooked. Need to figure out how we're gonna get to the Byzantium that we can get Parvati some clothes. I have absolutely no other reason to go to the Byzantium other than to get Parvati some clothes right now. Is that bad? Where's my crew? Turns around into them, falls backwards off the lift. I mean, I've already taken some swan dives off of cliffs. Just gone. Whoa!
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
Intruders will be... Oh, it's you. Jesus fucking Christ, Ada, I see you're loyal as
We
always.
arrived at the groundbreaker.
Until I die. She's loyal to me until she kills me or finds someone better. We haven't really used Ellie much. That's a Starship Troopers reference for all of the three of you who get it. Has anyone here seen Starship Troopers? Just the first one. I've heard all of the ones that came after that were actively kind of awful. Spaceballs count? It does not count. However, having seen Spaceballs is still pretty good. I think I saw that in a theater. Good movie. Really good movie. I enjoyed the shit out of that movie. Although, it is not without its faults. I hate Cameron. She a thought. How was this game? Fantastic.
Can we talk?
I've actively enjoyed so much about this game. Because everybody in the entire game, like, every character in this game feels like they have some backstory, and every character feels believable. On that note, Ellie wants to talk! Ellie is the one exception to
Outside
that
of shouting
rule.
four-letter words, I mean.
What the fuck? Just to show. Oh, she wanted to talk about the guys. Fuck. I might have to backtrack on that. I just hit square once and it skipped dialogue. But yeah, there's always a peaceful option.
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later,
Thank you for
things
the
will go
follow.
back to the way they were.
Woo.
People don't change. Not really.
Sounds like you're rooting against them. You gotta try looking for the good in people.
In my experience, it's spread real thin. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Just to know you care.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
Any thoughts on Felix's friend?
Something about this Harlow guy isn't on the up and up.
What gave Ellie
You
that
wanna
cold dead
expand on
stare?
that?
Come on, Felix. He's obviously up to something.
Ellie is just cold. You say that about everyone.
Yeah, but I usually mean it as a compliment. The way Harlow is leaning on his revolutionary bona fides, not to mention his knowing Felix back in the day, something about it feels off.
Clyde's a decent fellow. I mean, it's not like I'd take up with some double-dealing crook, right?
Ellie, you're describing convictions and friendship. Don't worry. Don't worry, Ellie. I'm planning on keeping my eyes open.
Good. That makes two of us.
Can I reload that? I'm gonna save in case I can't, but can I reload that? I missed a dialogue and I feel like I missed something important. Like, I just hit square to talk to Ellie, and it blew through all of her dialogue. Like, I'm not doing anything different besides trying to actually just talk to Ellie, because Ellie doesn't talk to me, and I've wanted Ellie to talk to me for this entire game. Like, she's the one character who won't open up, and all I wanted her to do was talk to me. Let me talk to you. Tell me what's on your mind, girl. Why did it save there? Like, of all places, why would it save there? You think it would save outside of the Groundbreaker? You think it would save while I'm actually on Groundbreaker, not while I'm still on the Unreliable. Really weird. But, yeah, Doobie, how's your night? Have a good Thanksgiving? Jesus, these loading screens take... Like, I love this game, but the loading screens... Lord almighty. You can only look at advertisements for so long.
Can we talk?
Yes.
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
Yeah.
Sure. Look, I won't knock the work you did. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
Gotta try looking for the... Sounds like you're... Actually, I'm gonna say this one now, because I'm curious. Because I almost said this. Sounds like you're rooting against them.
Just being realistic. As long as they keep their business on Monarch, their situation's got nothing to do with me. Anyway, I'd hate to see you...
Nice to know you care.
Hey,
Thoughts on Felix's friend?
something about...
You want to expand on that?
Come on, Felix.
Agreed.
Glad it's not just me. The way Harlow is leaning on his
Clyde's a decent fellow. I mean...
I'm keeping my eyes up. Ellie. I'm keeping my eyes open.
Good.
I was feeling 3. Yeah, I went for 3 the second time. Because, to be honest, Rio is probably the correct option. First place. Whoa, my bad.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want
Shut the fuck up, Rizzo's.
right?
Sup?
You mind trying to have a moment here?
Looking for a guy by the name of Rufus. I'm looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask. I was told he lived here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is.
Hey,
And if I
hey,
did,
hey,
I
there aren't
wouldn't
any
tell
right
you.
answers, just better answers. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I want to tell you. You know what Trask is, you want to tell me.
That's Harlow's mark, no mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
I don't trust Harlow. I want to find out the truth.
Yeah, well, you got reason to mistrust Harlow. He's a surly git, but he's devious. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
I kind of don't like that 3 is a forced lie. Right? Got a few more questions.
Please, just make it quick.
Just split up?
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago. And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
How much do you know about Harlow?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
It's familiar, Felix.
So Clyde sent Trask the same message he sent me. What's the problem?
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
Harlow tells me Trask betrayed him. You know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
Didn't tell you anything?
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
All I wanted to know.
Appreciate it. No offense meant, just been a long day is all.
So, I like her. Same. Emerald Vale, then. And Emerald Vale is where I think it is. I like to attend to avoid location of mass slaughters if I at all can. She's gruff, the right amount of jaded, not just being rude. Right, yeah. Okay, I think we're going back to Edgewater, guys. Not happy about it, but I don't think we're getting out of this one. I think we're getting, the word is, railroaded. We're on the railroad, boys! Hold hands. Time to face your Graham moment head on. Oof. Hey, I at least feel bad about it.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Are they?
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating.
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life, and you're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten sal tuna down the conveyor while I'm
I'm sure friendly fire was
turning
turned
it
off.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it. Ah! Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it. I promise.
I almost wish they would have had the gun fire. This is a good moment. Absolutely. If Parvati didn't have a girlfriend, I would ship her with Nyoka. So what's with the robot? He's my cleaning robot. Sam. I've modified him to have an acid sprayer instead of a cleaning launcher. So he attacks with acid. To Terror 2. Oh, fuck. Yep. Yep.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain. Remember that you are not insured.
Yeah, I love Parvati and I love Nyoka. And if Parvati wasn't already dating that one engineer on Groundbreaker, I would totally ship the two of them. They're adorable. They're perfect. I love them. Did I accidentally go into this with one party member? I would rather not sit through 2 loading screens. I think I fucked something up. Fuck. Not going at this with 1. I goofed. I goofed good. Alright, so Felix for sure. What do you guys think? I didn't think you picked Ellie, but I was kind of hopeful because of how long these load times are. Right. So what do you guys think? Ellie, Parvati, or Nyoka? I don't think we've ever done Felix and Nyoka. Tormami. We can't. Tormami, she's not. No. The closest thing to Tormami is Nyoka, and she's drunk. Find his cigarettes in Halcyon. I don't think we need to go back to Edgewater. I think we can basically sidestep it. Also, Matzo, you weren't around for the funniest moment. Alexander and Shinryu. Don't talk to us about Shinryu. We don't talk about Shinryu here. They ruined Shinryu. In all fairness, I don't actually hate Stormblood. It's just Stormblood did a lot of things wrong. I'm sorry.
Covering you.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to, I promise. Chocobo Mystery Dungeon had a pretty good Shinryu. I don't know what that is. All I know is that Shinryu is a really cool, in like every Final Fantasy, and 14 ruined it by tying him to the worst villain. That's all I know. Xenos, yay, Galivus, will you please go now? I love that, like, with 5.1, minor spoilers for 5.1, he's usually an optional super boss. No, in the end of Heaven's Ward ends with, spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV, Heaven's Ward, and Stormblood. Heaven's Ward ends with well, I guess since I'm streaming, do you want me to go on? I don't want you to just tune out of my stream because I'm about to go off about something that you don't want to hear. In case you're gonna play 14 and you actually care about the story. Revealed to be a big boss in Stormblood, but in the end, he's possessed by the main villain of Stormblood. Well, there you go. And the main villain of Stormblood, Xenos Galvus, is, let's call him divisive? Divisive is disingenuous. The majority consensus that Xenos was not very good. Like, Xenos comes back in the latter parts of Stormblood, post-Stormblood, and later on in, like, various bits of Shadowbringers, and everyone's just like, just feed him to Zodiac or some bullshit. Like, nobody likes Xenos, and everyone just wishes he'd go away. Think Mystery Dungeon, but instead you play as Chocobo instead of Pokemon teammates. You kill 3 enemies and recruit them by force, and also can be one of the 14 jobs. Jeez, that's... okay, fuck. How do... out there? Like, actually how? You can have Alexander, Baphomet, or Shinryu as your buddy? Nice. Like, we talking Robot God Alexander? Alexander is a oh, fuck yeah. Alexander is a boss. Final Judgment is buddy ability. Oh. Oh. Giga Flare? I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, okay. I mean, sure, I'll take it. I'd be lying if I said I didn't like Alexander, though I might be biased. Alexander was fantastic, and he just gets better, in other stuff. Oh, good, now I'm addicted to 2 drugs. That'll do. Folks. See what we can... of any armor you wear. That's pretty good. 70% movement speed for TTD. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this actually. Just static armor increase, and all the skill bonus increases that I get are just increased. Well, let's see what we can do from other things. Oh, this one. Reset companion abilities when using other companion abilities. And also a chance to reset companion abilities on kill, and also a chance to reset companion abilities, but just like... companion abilities can just always be off cooldown. Gigantor is my personal favorite, to be honest. I mean, duh. As it should be. Sup.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
Wrong. That's right. Harlow said you betrayed him.
Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse.
No
Harlow
mini
wants me
cactuar with
dead,
1,000 needles,
and
but
I've
it's
got
so
no
big.
intention of dying.
Why'd you betray Harlow?
How do I know that I can trust you?
Because I'm asking. Either of us trust Harlow? Start.
You've got good instincts then. You were right not to trust Harlow. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All the palaver
Of
about
course it's the
revolutions,
board.
it's a lie.
You can't be serious. I've known the guy for years.
Yeah, that's about how I reacted when I found out. That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You're asking me to take you for your word. Show me some evidence. Tom Baby's on the list. Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
Ain't wrong. Yeah, there is. You're looking at him.
Huh. You ain't like other board agents I heard about. You got a functioning spine. You want to confront Harlow yourself? Be my guest. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Why would the board buy off Harlow?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy, and that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
What was the Harlow doing for the board?
Board-sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
Alright, I've heard enough.
Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not gonna kill you, Trask, but I am gonna ask for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Take care. Felix, it's your take.
Clyde Harlow, agent of the board. Yeah, that sounds even more insane out loud than it did in my head. I'm not sure what to think right now. You told me to be suspicious, but I never imagined Clyde would stoop to informing for the establishment. Then again, Trask knew he was a dead man. Could have been trying to shift the blame.
Trask said he had evidence.
I can't imagine Clyde working for the board. But we owe it to ourselves to find out. Trask said he stashed the evidence in a vent back at the base. We should go take a look.
Keep going. Did you pick it up with the general plot of the game? What would you say it is then? I am not opposed to any answer because I've mostly just been I guess it was main quest. That was main quest. Yeah, I guess that was main quest. I didn't really realize I was doing main quest that entire time I was helping out the Dickhead Brigade. But I suppose I kind of was. I wonder what would have happened if you had tried to do that mission where you try to get Zora to take control of the Iconoclasts. Sounds like capitalism is the devil and the main evil of the game. Do you want to be evil through capitalism or evil by destroying capitalism? I mean, kinda. I think it's a bit less,
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Oh my gosh. But you aren't wrong. Oh no. This game is an absolutely fighting commentary on capitalism.
I don't know if you watched the big finale, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. Let's just say it involved a whole mess of tossball players and the biggest Manta Queen I ever saw.
Oh gosh, I wish you'd waited for me. I wanted to see that too.
Felix, you're off the ship.
Ship's starting.
We have a zero tolerance policy on spoilers here. With ankles. My ankles are fucked anyway. Fuck is the other quest on Scylla?
Stay safe out there.
Noodle leg syndrome strikes again. I should have taken the falling from heights perk. I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. We're going to go kill a board agent. We're gonna go kill a board agent. Featherfall boots are always a smart option. Hell yeah. Boots are flying. I believe they're called winged boots in 5th edition. And they're about the only item I've actually straight up banned from my games. Because, oh my god, that is not an uncommon item. The item is literally better than most rares, and I don't understand why. Oh, fucking really? Ah-di-da-di-da-pop. I can't steal it. But at least a weaker rare. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. Look at this fucking thing.
We need to have a word with Clyde.
What do you think about this evidence?
Looks like Trask was telling the truth. It's all there. Receipts for services rendered, payments, records, ship manifests. Clyde was a pirate for hire, and the board was paying him off. In typical board fashion, they left a trail of receipts behind. Ain't that just ironic?
Strictly speaking, no. Irony is the opposite of. If not cycle of rare down to uncommon, a legendary down to rare, and regular boots up to legendary, and just buff them, yeah.
That ain't the point, boss. I feel like Clyde's been taking us for a ride. I don't want to believe it, but I need to know.
I feel like
Clyde
I love
owes
you
me.
having this.
Owes
No,
us
yeah,
some
that's great.
answers. Something about this don't add up. And I mean to find out why.
What's up, bootlicker?
What's the word?
It's done. Trask is dead.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain.
Clyde's
The
too
relief
busy
one
moving his
feels
hands
when a
from
mutiny
himself to
comes
over
an
here.
end.
Right?
And Trask had some things to say about you. And I've got my own misgivings.
Trask told us you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
You've been bought off. I got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
I think you owe Felix an explanation.
Listen to me, Felix. Don't go jumping to conclusions. This isn't what it looks like.
Yeah, because it looks like you've been taking money from the board. It looks like you sold out, Clyde.
Oh, come on, Felix. We've
You're
all
getting
taken
mighty
money
aggressive
from the
over
board.
this accusation,
They run
Harlow.
this
More
colony.
aggressive than an innocent man would.
I can't pay my soldiers in ideological purity. If I have to take the board's money to buy my guns, outfit my troops, and prepare my revolution, then I'll do it.
Don't listen to his excuses. He's nothing but a coward.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Looks like we're doing...
No, Marlowe!
I am a storm!
You made a terrible mistake, sir. I admire poor doggo. He had a bad master. The tragedy. Matt. Now we can loot the place, right? What's up, bitch?
To shreds, you say?
Harlow's not gonna miss any of it.
What was...
Score one for Felix! More where that came from!
Felix ran up there, kicked him, and as he's trying to run away, I just cut his leg off.
I am a storm!
Wrong answer, bitch.
Work!
Oh, that's the last of him.
This is fun. Just like walking up to people and taking off their legs with one swing. Big GG. Yoka's way too much.
Incoming!
You guys got him. Good job in there. That was a great idea for Harlow to do. I support his decision for all of this. Yeah, no, honestly, it was a fantastic decision for him to do. I cannot think of a single way that this possibly could have backfired. Except for the fact that they had literally the strongest character in the game. He kicked him in the dick so hard he died. That man got kicked in the dick so hard he died. Outstanding move.
Next one's mine.
He has made what we like to call a mistake. And armor parts. I guess that's everybody. Oh, hey, hang on. If he could have just offered us the stuff without killing him, but he made the looting easier. I love the sound of the dong. Just a clong, clong, clong. Lovely. So that everything, more or less, I have to speak with Felix back on the ship. Sick loot, bruh. It was literally all useless shit I couldn't even use. Like I just scrapped most of it for weapon parts and then just took all the ammo and drugs. You've been compromised. Oh, fuck. Big stick is a two-handed melee weapon, right? I just realized I'm not positive about that fact. Yeah, okay, it's a two-handed melee weapon.
Why was I built to feel ennui?
Why was I built to feel ennui? Why do any of us feel ennui? What is ennui? I don't know what that even is. What's up, my dude?
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now?
Feeling of listlessness and
I don't know.
dissatisfaction arising from lack of
I don't know what to
occupation or
think.
excitement. Fair enough. Really don't know what's going on inside someone's skull.
No. I guess you really don't. I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
Then why you're upset? Feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
Get drunk for a start.
No kidding. I'm glad you keep the kitchen stocked. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. I'm glad I didn't go back to Harlow. I've got all the family I need right here on our ship. Thanks for your time, boss.
Fuck yeah.
Sanitizing within established radius.
Good work, Sam. I gained Harlow's emblem again? Why did I need it again? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you, I suppose. What else did I have on that God's Forsaken planet? Monarch. Related the data with Phineas. Travel back to his lab and speak to steps. Weird flex game, but okay. I'm gonna go grab another drink because I like his idea. Although I'm not gonna be able to get drunk, but I can at least keep drinking. Take 5, everybody. I'm gonna go a little bit long because I started late and then we had the fucking internet failure. The long dong. Massive schlong. Phineas is there.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Have we? Why do I feel like this is gonna be a bit more dicey than it has any right to be? So, who do you think we should bring? I'm thinking Parvati and Nyoka. Like, I'm thinking Parvati and Nyoka. I think that's a good pick. I'm just announcing that I'm still going because I'm going a little bit later than I usually do. Yeah, if you dig. Wow, I just didn't post at all on the page today. I posted one thing this morning, and then just fucking ghosted. I really need to post on the page more. Bap. Alright, so the gang votes for Nyoka, and everybody likes Parvati. Let's do it, boys. Felix, you're benched. Parvati. Parvati, Parvati, Parvati. Parvati, Parvati. Parvati. I don't know what they do, but that one looked cute. Parvati? Parvati is... like, I'll give you the lowdown on Parvati. We picked Parvati up on the first planet. Parvati is a... Oh, no, the skill thing. Parvati's great. Okay, good. Okay, good. Parvati is... Yeah, because Parvati is adorable, and we love her. But, Parvati's skill thing is, well, she runs forward and just hammer fucks the ground.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. I think that's just, if I were partnered, which I think we have almost 420, people, so, like, we're like 20% there already, so, you know, fuck yeah.
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
But, that would, I believe, actually help me monetarily if I was partnered. I'm not positive.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh, but you're ever welcome, Matt. Sup?
You. I'd clap you on the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply.
Aye.
Typical elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once we have those chemicals, we can revive the hopes.
Nice. What's going on, girls and wins?
People in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Wait, that sounded like a leap. I wasn't paying attention for a second. What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth.
Ooh.
Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
What's so important about these chemicals?
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today. The chemical is absolutely essential.
Not so much, but tempted to, not much so tempted to do YouTube rant with this ghostly...
The more,
capitalism.
If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board.
Basically, this dude... And why does he sound like the phone guy from Five Nights at Freddy's? Basically typical mad scientist, bloke. But basically, he needs some chemicals to revive the rest of the people on the spaceship that I was on. However, he only had enough to get me. So he got me, sent me out to, set everything up to get everything else. Here I am to ruin your day. Oh, what records did you take now? I kid. I haven't had a chance to play much Final Fantasy XIV today, but... Yeah, how's your day going, Luna Meal? Which ones didn't we? Oof.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals
Just
from
doing
a
some test
heavily
runs for a
guarded
race
estate.
today? Ah, okay.
In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
That's a good point. What's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents.
Don't.
You'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City.
And do.
Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
And do. Anything I should know about this Carmen Iwagawa? Train, what's going on, man? Is it rock time? I think it's rock time. Specifically the chemical with the formula CH32SO. I would never have...
You can trust
Fair
her,
enough.
if that's what you're asking.
Lunamil
Imagawa is the
flexing
finest
his
special
sparks.
agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Everyone's just like, rock, 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 rock. 1,000 turkey.
Of course.
How do you have so many of them?
What's on your mind?
I only know that because I went to Wikipedia. Hey, I don't know. There's some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Never know what being frozen did to your brain. There's always a chance you might turn violent. I've no desire to end up like Dobson. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you
Listen
know.
to Monster
I have
Cat
my
Radio while I
beans,
stream.
have my caffeinoids,
Fair enough.
Plenty of toilet paper.
I'll be back. I'll be back. Train, what you missed was, we did Felix's side quest. We did some other side quests. We went back on the Iconoclast, on murdering the Iconoclasts. And we actually brokered, peace between the two. And we removed, Captain Dickhead from, power of the Iconoclasts. Right back to losing my soul to MSQ roulette. Fuck, damn it. What? You wanted to see how I handled the Iconoclasts? The Iconoclasts where I came in was good shit. Yeah, no, we went with the Zora route for the Iconoclasts, which was actually really fun. That turned around for me. This reminds me of Killing Floor 2-stage weird. I wanted you to kill the Iconoclasts. We can still kill the Iconoclasts later. I never said I wasn't going to kill the Iconoclasts, just that I haven't yet. If he did, he wouldn't have gotten the best piece of dialogue. Where, like, you get sent on the runaround by everyone to do this, that, and the third. And then you're like, and then the radio guy says, go up there and flip a switch. And the switch requires me to find 3 pieces of the lever to bring it back to you, right? No! Just go up there and flip the switch. It's not hard. And in order to do that, I need to find 3 keys scattered around the world, right? Where on earth are you getting this? Who would make you do that? I'm gonna kid the blast, well, damn leaving of the life of challenge reasons.
New parts? Last weekend's crossword
I would have
puzzle?
told them to fuck
Preferably
themselves.
not already filled out this time.
In fairness, that's what I did the first time. Xantium Freight Landing Pad. Guys,
We are now in orbit
it's
above
time.
Byzantium, Captain.
I've done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
Getting you your dress, girl.
Hey, Captain.
Getting you your dress.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
Anarchy forever. Oh, over here
Since
suddenly.
we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do.
Also, we shot Graham because he's a fuckface. Yeet. Also, I just realized why I've been recognizing her. She looks like Moira from Overwatch. If anyone needs me, you have my Discord. Back to the soul crushing grind. Bye.
I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right?
Yeah,
Anyway,
it might just be
it's
the red
probably
hair
about time I paid
and the
them a
freckles.
visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Also, I'm kind of surprised she was on the Byzantium. Kill Ellie's parents in front of her. It's mostly the hairstyle and the soulless eyes. Yeah, that's probably what I'm getting at. Kill Ellie's parents. No! Why?
Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late.
Oof.
See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born
You
and
get
raised.
funny dialogue?
I know that probably comes as a big surprise.
I'm kind of curious now. The defining features of Moira from the Overstands. Can I save scum? I could. Actually, I can see it.
But I worked so hard. I dropped the accent, picked up a swagger, developed a taste for Spacer's Choice.
That's the problem. You try a little too hard.
Huh. Well, I bet they won't know the difference. I bet they'll barely recognize me.
I'm proud of you, Ellie. Shit. Of course you should reconnect with your parents.
Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too.
Okay.
Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
Are you taking me out? What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
It sounds like you want me to be the worst boyfriend ever.
That's the idea. Anything else?
You know, it honestly sounds like she kind of wants me to. You got something to say about Harlow?
What did I tell you? His down with the man shtick was just an act. No one who yammers that much means half of it.
Hard to know who to trust.
Take a page out of my rule book. Don't trust anyone. Then it's easy.
It's because Harlow turned out to be crooked doesn't mean everyone likes that.
Don't get all mushy on me now. Come on, what did we just learn? People look out for their own interests. It's a fundamental law of nature, same as gravity and conservation of motion.
Can't live your life thinking most of everyone. Except we created artificial crap. You know what? No.
This is why I hate metaphors. Look, I see a lot of people, inside and out. When you get down to it, we're all made of the same stuff. Once you accept that, nothing much surprises you.
Ever considered that looking out for others can be in your best interest?
I'm warning you, that reverse psychology stuff doesn't work on me.
You never really go to it alone. You usually throw your lot in with a crew.
Sure do. And unlike you, Captain, the rest of us don't get a big fancy room with wall-to-wall windows. But let's forget about that, please. Anyway, you really want to tell me you're helping the scientist because you think he'll save the colony?
I never really thought about that. I hadn't thought about that one, actually. As a matter of fact, I am.
And here I thought I'd seen it all. This galaxy must be bigger than I'd thought. Enough about Harlow, though. Anything else?
Something to say about chasing down the dimethyl sulfoxide?
I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
Need to get my due at the end of this.
Then we'd better hope he doesn't blow himself up while we're gone.
Dankwood,
Or if
more
he
like
does,
Dankwood.
that he has a killer
Dab.
insurance policy. In either case, you should know Wells isn't the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head,
Oof.
and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway.
Ain't wrong. Not gonna become some corporate lackey.
Don't think of it as being a lackey. Think of it as doing a job and getting paid really, really well. I know you want to save the day, but don't forget to look after yourself. No one else out here's going to.
Oh, Ellie, I didn't... Dude.
Hey, don't get any ideas. I'm just making sure you last long enough to pay me at the end of this. Anything else?
Are you gonna tell me about the Byzantium?
It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced.
Must have been interesting growing up there. LEXMC changed my mind. In fairness, must have been interesting growing up there.
Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it.
Sounds like there's a but to this story. I have a hard time picturing anyone pushing you around.
Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few.
No.
Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
Alright, good answer. I didn't even get the pun. Why'd you leave?
The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them.
What do you mean?
I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first.
Drive me crazy.
Now you see why I left. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
Anything I should know?
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile.
Is that one of those established dominance things?
What, like primals? Nah. People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly. That's what I've been saying.
What? Alright, let's get out of here. Alright. Yoka, you're benched. Ellie, on deck. Pavati, we're buying you a dress. I guess we have to go be the worst boyfriend ever. And also buy our girl a dress. She can impress her. Because that's how mafia works. I don't think that's actually how mafia works. But it's how my mafia works. Hashtag not my mafia. Get that one trending. I didn't realize you could fight primals in this game. Let's go take on Ramu. Wait. Yeah, if you believe hard enough in capitalism, you could summon the dread primal, best primal for greed. I have absolutely no idea. Mr. Krabs. Oh no! Sponge boy me, Bob. Oh wow, that was actually quite easy. Google Mark the 12th. Hang on, wait, no. I want to do a dumb meme. Parkour.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
Yeah, Phineas sent me.
Shh. No names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man, and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Let's get this over with. You have information for me.
Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
I love this. Gotta be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
Yeah.
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
So we stormblood the place? Well, no. You see, if we stormblooded the place, that would mean we would have to start a war in some other random butt-fuck part of the country, and get them to worry about that while we go assault their main house. Can you get me into the minister's estate?
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence.
What can't you tell me?
Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation.
Did you already
between
slaughter
shifts.
Edgewater?
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know, swipe a key while nobody's looking.
Zip.
Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
How exactly did you get involved in all this?
I've always been fascinated by birds. If you ever research Earth species, there are thousands of them, so colorful and distinct.
Here we got 11 flavors of terror rays and not much else. That kind of variety? I mean, gosh, seems almost impossible.
The other thing about birds, though, is their environmental indicators.
They die off, it's a sign something's wrong.
Exactly. I started thinking about everything we see around Halcyon, and all the things we don't see.
Like what?
For starters, you rarely come across anyone living in Byzantium who wasn't born here, even though we get ships in all the time.
Trust me, anyone with a lick of sense gets out of here as soon as possible.
But most people don't. In fact, most people stay.
Look at her
exactly
just
where they
looking
start.
away.
Doesn't that seem strange to you?
It does.
And then there's the way nothing gets fixed. There used to be a suggestion box around here. People would drop ideas in. Nothing ever came of them, of course.
Actually?
Sure, that part is. That's why they install shredders in those boxes, after all. But one day the shredder broke. No one came to fix it. And since it wasn't working, we didn't have anywhere to file our complaints. So you can imagine how messy things got.
I bet your repair folks couldn't find parts. Back in Edgewater, I'd have to take something apart just to put another thing back together.
Might have been the paperwork. Here, you have to append forms to your forms, and law help you if there's a single dash out of place.
Regular tragedy.
At first, management put up an out-of-order sign, but that just seemed to worry people, like they were advertising something wasn't working. They eventually took the whole suggestion box sign down so that people didn't have any expectations about it.
They
But
thought they
never
were
fixed it,
advertising.
never replaced it. Doesn't that seem odd to you?
Not Moogle Mog Titania.
The whole episode made me wonder, if they can't fix something as simple as a suggestion box, what else aren't they fixing? After a while, I got connected with our mutual friend and started using my position here to feed him information when I could. That's it, really.
Sounds good. I'm a little bit upset that I beamed the conversation there. That was actually a good conversation. So what are my options? Minister Clark. I should probably do the ladder quest. Although, take what I get, whatever I can figure my way out up here. Could be in the fuck slums. Probably. I don't really like where I'm at right now. Affects me as a little bit, place. Spaceless choice elevator jingle.
Yeah, huh?
Even the elevator jingles are spaceless, Joyce.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
This place is... Jesus.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
I don't like him.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I
Maverick
mean?
Johnston. Maverick Johnston. I'm not... Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippa Stout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
Find a lady that's pissed about the early retirement thing. I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a
What the
real
fuck
special
is this
quality,
guy?
raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Wait.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game.
Oh.
So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
You know what?
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Anti-Grail Chocolate. Organic, vegan, handmade, gluten-free dirt.
Okay.
Free, not free.
I don't trust anyone who looks
According
like a
to
Matrix
local
fan.
legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
I think I'd get arrested if I climbed up on that to get a look at the gearings.
Yes.
Nah, probably just shot. The distance actually...
You think I'd get arrested if I climbed on top of that to look at the gearings? Nah, probably just shot.
I'm afraid I can't come down anymore. I'd have to.
I love how Ellie's just so frank with her.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that. Oh my goodness! Ruth Bellamy? I simply adore your work.
We've been over this already. You can't rehearse running into Ruth Bellamy. It's not going to work.
Fine, fine. What about this? Oh, my stars! It's Halcyon Helen? May I have your autograph?
Now you just sound like a crazed fan.
It's the obvious ones you should be worried about. This
So, how many times have you seen Terror on Monarch?
after the 5th viewing?
Now.
What the fuck?
There's a work of timeless culture.
You want to be careful about the ones who look like obvious Matrix fanboys. Exactly. What do I need to be? I'm not even going to talk to the receptionist. I'm just going to assert myself like the star I am.
Something on your mind?
I like the lighting on your hair. Assert yourself with a big stick. Big stick energy. Hey, dickhead.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
That is a bad decision.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
Good luck with that.
See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Well.
I almost beat the fuck out of him.
Steel? You're too late. All of this
I literally just ran in to kick the shit out of this man.
Same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, idiot! Those crates are just decoys!
They are? What an unexpected twist! You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Yes, we are.
Are we on camera now? Because I really don't care to be.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
The things you just described are scientifically impossible!
Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
I can't. I failed. Exude worthless fury.
Yes, even you are powerless this time, Steel. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors.
Wait, load your last autosave. We need to grind intimidate.
Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Most of those words are made up, and the ones that are real don't work like that.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it. Can you?
Quiet. You're supposed to be an extra. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Finally!
You're not even taking this seriously. I refuse to work like this. I've done Aetherwave spots for Wentworth, I'll have you know. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
That man just did the most perfect dodge ever. Like, I wound
There's
that
my
one
stuff.
back.
Walk and talk with me. Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
You don't sound impressed.
Look, sometimes you just gotta wait for your break, you know? Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
I do kind of want to see what would happen if I just, kinda... So now's the part where we can shoot Maverick Johnston, right? I want to grind Intimidate, and then just... Alright, where... Yeah, here we go. Because that took about 4 minutes. So I'm going to grind up Intimidate, just because I want to see as much dialogue as I can, and then I'm going to end it by actually fucking attacking him. I was told to do what's natural. In fairness, I literally did try to attack him. And that actor made the most nonchalant, perfect dodge I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I just got spot dodged, and I'm not going to stand for it. Hey, there has not been a single person who has dodged my attacks thus far. And they have real weapons. I fully support this safe scum. It is the most useless save scum ever. Like, it is literally a useless save scum. It's the most important save scum, what do you mean? The only way to save, the only way I can get my Intimidate any higher is if I, oh, hang on, let's see. So, I dope myself up. Eat some mind. Go back to L1, my skills, my Intimidate goes up to 60. Fuck. Alright, there is one way I can get that high. There's one way I can get that high. I need to backtrack and grab Sam. Because Sam being in your party gives you a flat plus 15. I wouldn't even need the mind drugs. All I would need to do is like stab myself with a stim and another thing, and I'd be good to go. If only I could summon allies quickly. Sadly, I don't think this place counts as an actual thing. Oh, Pog, let's go Sam and Ellie. Parvati's lovely, but she's not offering us any peer pressure. Yeah, I wonder what would happen if we brought Sam and Ellie.
I think we can both agree that Maverick Johnston is the
Let's see.
finest director.
Nap. Pop back to the interior. We can always pop back for Parvati later. I just want to see, like, that specific one because it's great. And I'm pretty sure if you makes this man piss himself, that Maverick Johnson is the finest director in Halcyon. The only thing I can agree on is you're insane. Hey, he's in commercials. That's the finest film there is in this world. Going around. Every now and then I get it. Are there only 6 companions in this game and I just flat fuck missed one of them because I murdered Otto? Have I made a terrible mistake? Max Yep. Vicar Max. Vico Max. Vigo Max. Big Dick Max. Killed him. Dick. Killed him because I was jealous. Now nobody can. I shall become the biggest dick in all of Halcyon. I have Alright, we have Sam now. We have a flat plus 17. So now I believe we can Perfect. Max looks like a dick anyways, no issue. I kinda wanted to, like, I've heard he's a dick, but I've heard he gets actually pretty good. So I wanted to get him, like, I made every attempt to get him on my team. It's just that my every attempt failed. Miserably. You killed Edgewater. Yeah, that's why my every attempt failed. I made every attempt, and I failed miserably. if the wiki I looked at as anything to go by, there was a mission you had to complete that I guess you didn't get to. Absolute. Well, no, I did do the mission, and when I went to go turn it in, I had made everyone in Edgewater hostile towards me, which included him.
All natural, all good.
My cousin's in pictures. That business.
Well, whoops. Yeah, no, that's kind of the it's kind of
This makes piracy look civil.
Great, you made it.
Got it. I can work with that.
Now go in.
All right. What was the other one? We're at 88. What was the other one we missed? Perception, I believe? That's good. Alright, so. And let's slug a quick mind up.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All with their pet.
Joke's on you, idiot.
I
love that. Joke's on you,
what
idiot.
An unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Joke's on you,
Can I
idiot.
shoot someone? Wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys? Doesn't matter. I want to shoot someone.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The battle
Got
of
a drug up
axes,
real good and go
staring
film a
one
commercial.
another down
Just like real
across
actors.
the void of space, while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
What of it? The things you just described are scientific. We'll go, what of it?
What indeed? I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
You ran like a coward then. You'll run now if you know what's good for you.
I just got chills. But still, you'll not stop me now. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Most of those words are made up. And the ones that weren't are, and the ones that are real don't work like that.
And I spent 3 hours learning how to pronounce them. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Oh, I can't possibly get that high. Rehearsal's over.
I thought this scene needed more action.
He's really shooting. Safety's off.
Slow motion zoom. Time to visit the club.
Someone calling the janitor auto mech. And you, Captain, baby, you were great.
I was great.
Take 5.
I literally broke a leg.
There's my star. You've got it all. The snappy quips, the dangerous energy, and talk about a finale. We're gonna put your face
That
on
worked.
everything. Posters, cereal boxes, posters of cereal boxes. This is gonna be big.
You liked that?
Liked it. I fucking loved it. I've got to talk with marketing. Get some ad deals in motion. I'm seeing you with a Hammersmith in one hand and a 2-hour energy brew in the other, a Stogie Slim between your teeth. Cross promotion, baby! It'll take months to get the contract set up, but we're gonna be rolling in bits. This fee's just a taste.
What? That is the only time when that has actively worked in my favor. I just murdered 7 people. Like, I'm like, you like, I murdered 7 people. I know, it was fantastic. That was literally not the reaction I expected. I don't think this man is ever going to call me back. I'm pretty sure this is just the end of the quest. Well, since I'm never gonna get my call back, time for an encore!
Sanitization incoming!
Here we go! Anyone else?
Loading
a nice
egg
warm-up.
required.
That definitely didn't do me any favors. Although it did not lose me any board rep. I noticed it did not lose me any board rep. You get 1. I'm killing 1 person in Byzantium. Yep. I get to get away with that. They just let me have that. I'm not even sure how to... I got that one. The game gave me a buy. This place is the best. I don't see why Ellie left. And you can commit wanton murder and nobody cares. Irion's flintlock? Where did I get that? Oh, fine, it was probably... Alright. 1. I killed 1 person. That's it. 1 out of 8 people and get several product deals out of it. Only in the Byzantium. Alright. I'm gonna can it for the night. But $10 the entire city wants you dead now. I didn't lose any board rep for it. And the reception bot didn't even aggro me. If it was aggro to me, it would have had a red health bar on top of it. I'm pretty sure just nobody cares. I killed him in complete secrecy.
Rizzo Spectrum Block.
Don't you think we ought to go inside?
No.
I suppose. There's an outside possibility we'll run into Spencer Woolrich.
I don't know if I can handle a run-in with Mr. Woolrich.
Do not go inside. But that will do for now. They genuinely don't care or know. I'm honestly surprised. I'm just surprised And I was expected to take a little bit of flack for that. Like, board rep increased, board rep decreased. I expected to kill him and go to neutral. Anyone asks, he was dead when he went in there. It was a violent acting scene. He got caught in the crossfire. But yeah, like, I expected to go up and down, and worst case, I'd probably just kill myself and let the game reload because I fucked up. But the game just let me have that.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix...
So then I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it. With interest.
Nice one. You must have had them quaking in their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make him feel bad.
Pay you back with interest. I gotta remember that one.
Would have felt better if it had worked.
He knew the risk, gave the other actors loaded guns, and came out before the shooting was done. With me, shooting is never done. I even gave them slow motion action. What more do you want? Like, everyone, like, people with time powers are just the most favorite characters out of every piece of fiction. Haven't you seen Dio? As far as I'm concerned, everything about that scenario was a win-win. I'm not killing anyone else in the Byzantium. Unless they actively deserve it or the game asks me to do so. Like, I'm not just going to go around committing wanton murder. That I get one. You get one. That was our buy. And we're lucky the game gave it to us. You're going to accept this gracious... We're going to accept this gracious offering the game has provided to us, open arms, and then resume next time. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you next time. On Sunday, hopefully sometime around when I actually say I'm going to start streaming. Alright guys. Sorry about all the tech difficulties. Thanks for the GG. Peace.